I need to borrow your car right quick.
What kind of shit is that? Most people want to borrow sugar, or even ketchup. You want to borrow my car? Hell no!
What if I told you that one of the funniest movies ever made, a film that gave us iconic lines, unforgettable characters, and launched Hollywood careers, was born from tension, doubt, and a battle for creative control? This isn't just the story of a comedy. It's the story of reputations at risk, friendships torn apart, and the price of success. Welcome to the untold story of Friday. In the early 1990s, Hollywood only seemed interested in showing one side of South Central Los Angeles: the violence, the gangs, the struggle. Films like Boys in the Hood painted life as nothing but survival. And Ice Cube, fresh off his success with NWA and a serious role in Boys in the Hood, was the face of that narrative. But behind closed doors, he wanted to reveal a different side: the laughter, the friendships, the little everyday moments that made his neighborhood more than just pain. The decision shocked everyone. Fans couldn't believe the rapper known for raw political fire wanted to make a comedy? Critics warned it could destroy his reputation. But Ice Cube saw it differently. This was his chance to prove he wasn't just a rapper or a street tough, he was a storyteller. Cube and DJ Pooh started small. Inspired by indie filmmakers who maxed out credit cards to fund their dreams, they pitched a low-budget comedy built from their own lives. Scenes like Craig being fired for stealing boxes weren't Hollywood invention. They were pulled straight from family stories. Characters like D-Bone and Smokey came from real people who roamed their neighborhood. Friday wasn't just a movie, it was their world, captured on film. But success doesn't come without sacrifice. When New Line Cinema finally offered backing, it came with a painful catch. Pooh, who had co-created Smokey and planned to play him, was cut from the lead. The studio demanded a bigger name. The role slipped through his fingers, but fate wasn't finished. Enter Chris Tucker. Unknown to most, but with a spark no one could ignore. His audition was a disaster. Exhausted, unprepared, he bombed in front of the casting team. But director F. Gary Gray saw something others missed. With the help of actress Angela Means, Tucker got a second chance. What followed was pure magic. His energy, his improvisation, his wild chemistry with Ice Cube transformed Smokey into one of the most iconic characters of the 90s. But with fame came fractures. The low-budget shoot gave audiences gold and launched stars like Megan Good and even Michael Clark Duncan, who appeared briefly before his breakout role. Yet tension was brewing. Cube, the writer and architect, felt his vision was being overshadowed by Tucker's explosive comedic genius. Fans were quoting Smokey more than they were praising the story. Behind the laughter, a silent battle for credit had begun. By the time next Friday arrived, Tucker was gone. Reports said he walked away from $10 million, citing religion, discomfort with the drug use, and a dislike of sequels. But others whispered that the real issue was deeper, a struggle for recognition, ownership, and pride. Was Tucker's absence a matter of faith, or a fracture in friendship too deep to repair? In the end, Friday became more than just a comedy. It was a cultural shift, a film that proved everyday life in South Central wasn't just tragedy, it was humanity, humor, and heart. But its legacy came at a cost. So who deserves the credit? The architect who built it, or the comedian who gave it soul? That's a question fans still debate today. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Hollywood Star News for more untold Hollywood stories.